Hello, Yari Fushimitsu here, and welcome to Let's Play Ape Escape 2, Part 12. So now we're going against the yellow monkey again for the second time around. So you got a hold of some of those Vita Z bananas, which made him grow to be pretty large, actually. He's a giant now. He somehow has some endless supply of enemies that can spawn from his hand. There's a sample of stock enemies we've been seeing since the beginning of this game. He can do all kinds of things. Apparently he could inhale us and eat us, stuff like that. And he keeps sending garbage into his mouth and all kinds of crap. You can see he never brushes his teeth, which is how he, gets defeated by us. Well, that's how he's going to get defeated by us. Sounds like that boss thing from Super Mario Sunshine that had really bad teeth. That's because he hasn't been to the dentist since like 2002, I think, or sometime like that, so that's probably why. Well, it's 2002 in that game, so it wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. In the case of Monkey Yellow, I don't know how good Spectre's dental plan. I'm not even sure if Spectre even gives his monkeys a dental plan or not. Well, how do monkeys maintain their teeth? I don't even know how they do that. I'm sure they probably get some sort of cleaning stuff at the monkey park. So of course, Monkey Yellow is going to try to pound us down. He's going to try to karate chop us or something like that, but we could easily dodge just by using our dash shoop and running through and running past. Of course, even then, he has like really good accuracy. He has really good hand-eye coordination. Probably at par with that of an Olympic athlete or something like that. So the best way to get out of this part where he's trying to inhale you is when you use the dash shoop, which dash shoops are really good. Like I said, it's one of the best gadgets in the game. It's actually better than Stun Club a lot of the time for doing a lot of things. If I could have another one that's the gadget's always equipped, it would be the dash shoop. I think actually is that good of a gadget. But of course, you only have up to 4 gadgets equipped, and the other 2 are more essential. Like the Stun Club's a very essential thing. So is the net, because you need the net to capture monkeys. Without the net, you won't be able to capture any monkeys, and that's a very pivotal part of the game. It's the only thing you could use to capture monkeys. It only has 1 tooth left. His 1 tooth isn't in good condition. He's probably going to do something now. He's probably scared right now, but then again, we have low health too, so we're kind of in the same boat as him. Oh, look at that. Is that health? Oh yeah, it was health. Look at that. He just gave us free health pretty much. Look at that. Our health is almost full now. If he really wanted us to beat him, he wouldn't have given us that free health there. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna jerk his hand? Sometimes he jerks his hand, tries to throw you off. He hasn't done it yet, I think. But he does often do stuff like that. Keeps sending stuff in. I wonder why he eats spaceships or things like that. UFOs, is that part of his diet or something? That do Vita Z monkeys eat spaceships or UFOs? So I think we just defeated him. Or we shrunk him down to an even smaller size than he was when we first met him. And there you go, we captured him.
Undoubtedly also the location of this lethargy laser. Hikaru, you must stop that laser from being fired.
So what do you want talking about anyway?
Spectre!
I really didn't expect you to beat on Yellow. But I'm afraid that'll be just about the last victory for you. because I'm about to reveal my trump card.
Trump card? You mean the lethargy laser?
Well, it seems you've been doing your homework. Then I suppose it won't hurt to tell you that when this thing is fired at the Earth, humankind will lose all motivation to resist my plans of domination!
Not if I can help it!
Oh, really? If you think you can stop me, I'm just dying to see you try! Because I do believe you're doomed! But anyway, see you around, chump! Ciao!
Damn! We've got to hurry!
No wonder why people don't like this game as much. It's just simply Spectre thinks that, oh, he can use a magical laser and make people obey him or every command and make people fall victim to his like hypnosis that he's been doing since the first game. It's a really stupid thing. I can see why people don't really like this game, and story-wise, it's why it's not as good. This game probably does it for sure. Actually, this game for sure has the weakest storyline in the Ape Escape franchise. And so next we're going to go to the very cliche moon base. Yeah, Spectre somehow built a very elaborate base on the moon that's filled with all kinds of dangers and hazards and all sorts of stuff. What do you expect? That's what the moon is like. The moon is filled with randomness. There's all kinds of things on the moon. There's craters, there's rock formations, there's There's things that look like water, but it's not. You know, there's all sorts of stuff on the moon. People often used to think people would live on the moon, or there's like water on the moon, or civilizations on the moon. But it looks like now that may be the case, because Spectre built this very elaborate base on the moon. That's right, Spectre's base this time's on the moon, not just simply in space like it was in the first game. So we're gonna have to be running through here. It's playing very dramatic sounding music, not very catchy, like something that sounds like from like a Christmas card or a birthday card, something that music like it did in the first game. And so there's monkeys hiding everywhere. Again, it tells us to capture Spectre, but really, there's other monkeys as well too, so we surely should capture as many other monkeys as possible. So we'll save us backtracking for later. So, there's a lot of places where I don't think a lot of this stuff is absolutely necessary. If you were doing a speed run this game, like an any percent speed run or a low percent speed run in this game, all this stuff would be unnecessary. But we're not doing that. I'm giving you the full, I'm capturing every monkey in this game experience, and that's exactly what I'm doing here by going through these corridors and finding these hidden monkeys. Oh, look at that, the green monkey, his spacesuit is green. Yeah, monkeys seem to be wearing spacesuits in this level, and we're not wearing spacesuits because we don't need a spacesuit. We're Hikaru, pretty much. Hikaru doesn't need to wear a spacesuit. He doesn't need to wear anything. He went to the Arctic or the Antarctic, wherever was the icy levels, and he didn't need anything for that. I bet he could play for this whole game naked, and he would still be able to get through the game just as is, and no one would say anything because it's just completely normal on his part. He doesn't even need any protection, any real kind of protection. It's just those cookies he has that keep his health and to keep his health aligned, or keep his health running and stuff like that. And so those things have those magnetic shield things, those new enemies with magnetic shields. It's defeat easy with the magnet thing, but we don't even need to destroy the enemies at all. The enemies are completely useless. They don't pose much of a threat. That's why I notice I'm ignoring most of them. And oh, look at that. How threatening. More monkeys in UFOs. These monkeys in UFOs. Monkeys in UFOs are really pathetic in this game. They've been saying since the beginning. They're really easy to destroy this time around. It's almost like they weren't even trying. It's almost like no one that made this game was seriously trying to actually make something could actually sound. Oh, look at that. They got a little bit more elaborate this time. This time around, when they have more than one UFO. They just keep going into more and more UFOs until, they're all destroyed pretty much. But we're not going to let them do that. Look at that. That one appears to be stunned. Is that the same one I destroyed earlier? Yeah, I think it is the same one I destroyed earlier. It appears to be stunned now. Scully. I don't think you destroy them if they're not flying around. Look at that, they're shooting like homing missiles, things like that. I think that's something that actually adds to this game. The first game, all they simply did was just fire laser weapons or laser blasts, but now this time around they actually shoot out like homing missiles, and they shoot out targeting lasers, like probably a particle cannon or something, or some sort of particle cannon. I remember the particle cannons from Star Wars Battlefront 2. There, I want Gyukas. I wonder, or Gyukas, are you saying? I wonder if that's a reference to something. I know this game's filled with pop culture references, and I bet most of them are ones that I don't even know or don't even get. And of course, I'm almost maxed out the currency in this game, actually near maxed out. But after this level, I'm probably gonna have to go and spend a lot of it on useless crap. A lot of the crap is useless. You actually could also get other things too, such as like memos from Spectre or letters from Spectre that give Spectre's word of advice. But you're really going to take word of advice from an evil, deranged monkey that wants to take over the world. And there's like Natalie's research memo. She tells you facts that you would have learned if you paid attention in elementary school. And then she also says, and what else is there? There's also fortunes too, but as we all know, fortunes are completely useless. I don't need a stupid game to tell me what my fortune is or what's gonna happen to me today. Or, oh, it might say stuff like, oh, you shouldn't leave the house today. It would have been better if they had more fun with it by saying stuff like, oh, your birthday party might be ruined by someone's explosive flatulence. Or maybe you're gonna get your foot run over by a car next week, so don't go out on the road or something like that. Or, I don't know, or maybe something like, oh, a meteor's gonna crash in your house, so make sure you buy home insurance from home insurance company such and such. That actually would have been a good opportunity for a product placement or an advertisement placement or something like that in this game. You see, they did the same thing in the first game. They had the conveyor belt going around there, those swinging pendulum things can knock you off. Yeah, how cliche. I think even Mario 64 may have done so. I don't think Mario Sunshine likely did stuff like that. I don't know, I haven't played Mario Sunshine in a really long time. I actually didn't get that at all since I've been using my GameCube emulator, because, well, I do have to save space, and you can only play GameCube games from virtual digital ISO image files on your computer. So I have to save them on my computer, and those take up quite a bit of space. I've got a lot of them. It's going to eat up my hard drive. It's a really good thing that computer hard drives are way better these days than they were a long time ago. I mean, back in the day, it used to take like several years for me to completely fill up a computer's hard drive. Nowadays, I could do that in a matter of days because of how much space stuff takes up today. These PS2 ISOs, I only have a few of them, and they already eat up a good chunk of space in my computer. I bet I could delete them. And they wouldn't do a lot if I deleted them, because, well, my computer's mostly filled with a lot of useless crap nowadays. I think they even put bloatware and things like that into modern computers that really eat up the data storage space in your computer. That's why I try to delete as much bloatware stuff as possible. I know Best Buy put a lot of bloatware stuff onto this computer of mine. The computer that I'm using right now to play this game and record this video and stuff. I'm doing this all with this one computer. Yeah, that's right. I'm using the PCSX2 emulator on Windows 10 on an HP laptop. So yeah, I'm using this laptop for pretty much, and this laptop is my life, essentially. I do everything for it. The only thing I don't do with it is record the commentary. I use my phone for that. Using my what is it called? My Samsung Galaxy A50 free phone, running Android 12. So you see there's those guard monkey things. There's a more evolved version of that appeared in Ape Escape 3. Ape Escape 3 really reused a lot of stuff from this game, but actually worked a lot better. Kai, his name's Kai, or K, or however you say that name, or Kai, or Kai. I think something tells me there's foreshadowing in that. I don't know, it's predicting something that's going to happen in the next game. Probably, or likely to be predicting something in the next game. And so you see you got more of those flame things from World War II. I imagine that they could have just used stuff. Imagine they had robots like that in World War II. They probably could have built something of that, considering the fact we had mobile phones back then. As seen in that movie, The Longest Day. Hey, I think The Longest Day had something like that. They had mobile phones in 1944. I swear time travel is real, and I think I know why it's real, because, well look at that. It's another robot of us that has a 2 on him. It's like in Jumping Flash, where the first one just said, the first 6 of those robot Moo-Moos had numbers 1 to 6 on them. Then the boss one from Jumping Flash 2 had a 7 on it. Then there's one later on that had an 8 on it. It's like they continue to, they're different, and each one's supposed to get better and better, but despite that, I destroy all of them easy. And same with this thing. This thing isn't, well, I mean, you can't actually destroy this thing. It's just standing in the background and shooting stuff. You kind of like an Infinity Maginian stage in Mega Man X6, where you run through some weapons factory or something like that, and there's some robot thing in the background that's shooting crap at you, and you have to do all you can to dodge it. It's hard as hell to do Mega Man X6 without getting any hits. I hate Mega Man X6. It's the worst game in the Mega Man X series. Bet I played that is, because I still haven't played Mega Man X7 yet, but I probably will soon. And I will eventually do Let's Plays of all the Mega Man and Mega Man X games from what I have planned right now. As I said before, I'm playing a lot of the Mega Man games in my live streams. I do on Discord every Friday night. I don't think there's any more monkeys in here, but I'll still check. There might still be stuff hiding in the toilets. You know, toilets are good places to hide stuff. Oh, look at that. It gave me 2 cookies. I got 2 cookies from that toilet that I opened up. Yeah, that's probably good. The signal seemed to be weak. I don't think there are many monkeys in here. Again, if I was doing an 90% speedrun, I wouldn't have to run in this place at all. But I do, because I'm not doing an 90% speedrun. I'm actually doing as high percentage as possible, less than getting through all the time attack levels and things like that. Oh, look at that, a 1-up. It's good to pick up as many 1-ups as possible, simply because this game doesn't throw them at you like the first game did. You can see he keeps firing there. I think he's blind now or something like that, because he keeps shooting, or maybe he can't see me, I don't know. You can try to position or aim or attack. No, he doesn't look like he's doing anything at all. It's like he went blind all of a sudden. He just feels he has to blast at something even if I'm not there. It's like it's like he has an itchy trigger finger or something like that. I mean, I have an itchy trigger finger, and I play a lot of these games, especially in the next game where we're going to have to be blasting down lots of... Yeah, I keep setting up the next game. I think the next game's a lot better than this. I try to keep setting it up or keep beefing it up a bit. And so, yeah, we'll get for the next rest of this level in the next part. This is Ryari Fushimitsu, signing out.